Okay, hello YouTubers. I'm making a video on juicing, making juices. Okay, juicer I got from, I have two of them, one's in the house. I got this on Amazon.com, and they're real simple, you know, to put together, to clean, take apart. A couple of screws in there. And like I said, I think I paid $20 or $21 for this, and it works really good. A lot of people go out and get those expensive Jack LaLanne juicers and all that. I'm a big fan of Jack LaLanne while he was still alive. And I used to watch him back in the 60s and 70s in the mornings. My mother would watch him. I would sit there and kind of watch him too. It's a real simple operation. It's just like got 4 or 5 parts to it. And, I can get it screwed in here. I'm going to edit some of this stuff out, so if you see breaks in the videos, you'll know that I'm editing. I'm using my flip recorder. This just kind of holds everything in place a little bit until you get enough vegetable matter. Okay, pull that out there. Okay, set it up. Okay, so I'm going to edit some of this out. Okay, I'm going to start off real simple. Start off with some wheatgrass. This is what I grow out of my property. I've got wheatgrass throughout the property. And what I like to do is just kind of get it together and kind of twist it a little bit to get it started. Now push. Push down in there. You can feel it sucking it in. And what happens, all this stuff eventually comes out the other end. I just keep adding to it. You can run the wheatgrass through 2 or 3 times. You know, it takes a while. Go through some more. You know, folks can just put them in their little electric juicers. But I think those juicers are like $100, $200, $300. And their electricity, unless you've got a bunch of batteries and solar panels like I do, shit hits a fan, there's not going to be much electrical going on. You know, I know in Haiti, when I was down there, they didn't have any electricity. And if they did, it was only for a couple hours a day. And then you didn't know when. It would just kind of happen. It would just turn on. Got all these little extras here. Don't be afraid to scoop this stuff back up. It's just grass. You know, people say, you know, get the wheatgrass and all that kind of junk. And I actually juiced just regular grass the other day and could not tell a difference between fibers blowing in off the scrub pad. I could not tell the difference between wheatgrass and regular grass. It was all the same. Okay. So if you can't get wheatgrass, hey, I say juice regular grass. Just make sure it's grass that it's not being fertilized, and you know, don't get the yellow grass. That's either dead grass or grass that some dog peed on or something. Okay, you can see it starting to juice out a little bit here. It's supposed to come out here. I need to get my screw on a little tighter, and it'll start coming out where it's supposed to. There we go. Just once I get it juicing, I can go ahead and do this until I get it stopped. And then it'll start coming out this spout here in just a second. See, there it goes. Look how dark and rich that is. And until I get a little better table to do this with, I've got to hold it in place. Just look at that juice. Pure chlorophyll, plant blood. Okay, I'm going to edit a break right here. Okay, keep my trusty pliers. Okay, now just back it off some. See if we can't like I said, these they're a little slower than the other ones, but you know, you're not going to have to, the maintenance on them is really low. Okay, let's put in a little cucumber. I'll just run all this matter through later. Okay, and I like to cut them a little thin so they easier to get in and out of there. And you know, I don't just wash my vegetables off. I don't worry about the spots. It all crushes in. You know, if you're worried about spots on your fruits and stuff during the shit to fan, you're not going to make it. I promise you. Your priorities have to change. Back in the day, before we started getting all these GMO or Monsanto type seeds and stuff like that, where the vegetables come out spot free and all that junk. Vegetables have spots on them. You know, all my heirloom vegetables, you got little spots on them. There's nothing wrong with that. Just cut around it if you don't want to eat it, you know. So, this is cucumber here. Now you can see the cucumber and the grass coming through. And just keep adding a little bit, and I'll put in some tomato next or some celery. Look at that. And you know, if this looks like work to you, you're probably not going to be a gardener when the shit hits the fan either. To me, this is fun. This is something that we grow with our heirloom seeds. It's all natural, and now I'm processing it to drink. You know, we eat these things too, of course, with our salads and all that good stuff. But you know, when we're just juicing, we're just juicing. I'm going to try a carrot. I didn't put a carrot in mine last time. I don't want to put the ends in there, so that's okay there. I'm going to cut these down to make sure they go through okay. Well, you know, since they're kind of hard, I'll get them a little smaller. And, like I said, I don't take the skin off. Just, you know, rinse them, get the dirt, and wipe that off. I'm not worried about any of this stuff. It's going to kill me. You know, let's run some carrot through. You're crunching up good. So I'm going to run all this stuff through a second time, and I'll show that on that portion of the video. Just get the first squeeze. You can see the carrot coming out now. It's kind of orange looking. I don't want to overload my machine. I take care of it, it's going to take care of us. You know. So far we've got wheatgrass, cucumber. Oh, you don't really have to worry about sticking your fingers down in here. It's not going to, unless you just hold them, it's not going to take your finger away. It's smooth down in there. Just kind of, it's like a big spiral. Look at that coming out, all that nice pulp. It's beautiful. Stick about 3 of these in there. I'm not very good on editing and all that. I'll try to edit out some of the slow stuff here and just kind of show you everything that goes in there. Now I chose wheatgrass. Of course, it's got all of its cancer-fighting properties, and it's got a lot of it's pure chlorophyll, right? All the good stuff. And it's got a strong grass flavor. It tastes like grass. If you're eating grass outside, it's just grass. That's why I say if you don't have wheatgrass, you know, I did regular grass the other day because I don't put anything on my ground. Those of you worrying about what's in the soil, the sand, I'm just going to delete you off of my little blog there because you have nothing to add to our conversations. And you know who you are. I've already deleted you a few times. You're the ones that try to dog out people for giving out information, but in your own life you don't do anything. So I'm not concerned about you guys. That's all I'll try to say on that. I put seeds in everything. Look at that. See that spot? That's going in. It's going in. It is all going in. It is all good. It's Mother Nature. You know, I'm not one of those hippie, pagan, whatever, you know, vegetarian guys. I eat steak and brisket, tacos. Right? I'm Texan, right? But I do believe in vegetables. I've eaten them all my life. Grown them all my life. Some more tomato. So like I said, we've got bell peppers, tomato, carrots, wheatgrass, cucumber, and some of this is out of the heirloom garden. Some of it's out of our little Hispanic produce store. And I say Hispanic, it's run by Hispanics and some Orientals. And everyone in the communities go there. The Indians, Pakistani and Indian types, the native Indians, blacks, whites, Mexicans, we all frequent there and buy our vegetables there. Because these are grown on local farms, and you'd be surprised how good vegetables taste when you stop buying them at Publix or, not to dogging out Publix or Walmart, but they get their vegetables from commercial gardens, commercial farms, and these are done by just local folks. And so the vegetables taste more like vegetables, and they have spots on them, but they're yummy and delicious. Okay, try a little onion. I love red onion. I grow red onions and green onions, and you know, I'm all about my onions. Red onions have a great flavor, and we're going to just toss them in there. Anything you like to eat, juice. You know, I love onions, I love tomatoes, I love celery, carrots. And every day, for some reason, in all of our cooking, I was going to put some mushrooms in here, but I'm saving those for our salad tonight. But every day I eat mushrooms, bell peppers, tomatoes, whether either I'm cooking them or they're going in a salad. And it's good stuff there. I have to empty it there just a second. Try to do a quick pour. Strain some of this and then it's real simple stuff. Just pull it down and squeeze. Put the pulp in here because I'm going to run all that through again a second time. And it's going to be lovely and yummy. And oh so healthy. Okay. Yeah, it's messy. And if you have things look gross to you, green, red, hell, and the flies. You're going to love what you got going too. Like I said, if you can't handle a few flies, and the shit hits a fan, you're going to be hurting. You're going to be hurting for sure. Okay? I'm telling you. A lot of Americans, their lives are so centered around air conditioning, taking 3 showers a day. Hey, I like my showers, I like my soaking in the tub. I like air conditioning. But you know what we're doing? Right now we're climatizing, even though it's April. In Florida, it's basically summer year-round. We didn't really have winter this year. 3 cool days, at least where I'm at here in public. And our windows have been open since December, January. We closed them for about a week or 2 in December. That was it. Lots of flies. Once the flies do come, look at that beautiful onion juice. I do it for flavor. Onions, got a lot of good stuff in there too. They're good for the heart. Hey, look, see the little tops here? Run them through. Little leaves. And what I'll do with all this the pulp left, to my rabbits. Oh yeah, yes, garlic. Lots of garlic, okay? You're on the video. Lots of garlic milk for my wife. What's up, hon?
I just came to check it out and see what you're up to.
It's coming out good. It's looking beautiful. Garlic in there. Let's throw in some red bell pepper. You gonna help me with the editing of this, honey?
Sure.
Okay, throw some red bell pepper in. So this is really good stuff here. So we got red bell pepper, green bell pepper, red onion, garlic, cucumber, celery, wheatgrass, and tomatoes. And of course, when the peppers come out, we're going to add pepper, and when the cilantro comes out, I'll put a little cilantro in there. And once the juice is done, you can put a little cumin in the juice. That's good for you, plus it brings a nice flavor. And I put like Tabasco sauce, not Tabasco, Frank's Red Hot. Heck, any sauce. Tabasco would be fine. A little hot sauce in your vegetable juice. It's really good stuff. Wonderful looking salad. Like I say, from the time you pick your vegetables and get them all cut up and actually make your juice, it might take an hour. Who cares? When the blink hits a fan, and that's what we're all prepared for, you're going to have a lot of free time on your hands during the day. You'll be doing guard duty at night, stuff like that. Protecting the home front. During the day, it's when you need to get things done. Because even in combat zones, the criminals do most of their activity. The gang lords and the drug lords and all that, once you take over. do most of their activity at nighttime. That's why we do all of our patrols at night. That's why we, in the Army, we say we own the night, because that's where the trouble times are, and that's when we operate. And I do believe this is going to be good. Now you can put some lemon in this, just a little squeeze of lemon afterwards if you like. Lime. You know, if you want to go for that Mexicali vegetable drink, do your vegetables, then put in a little cumin, put in a little chili flake, a little chili powder, put in some cilantro, right? And you know, if you it'll add a little sodium with any salts that you put in, but you can salt and pepper to flavor. It's food. Okay, it's still going to be good for you just because you put in a little bit of fresh cracked pepper or some sea salt. How's that going to kill you? If you think it's going to kill you, then you probably shouldn't be doing this anyway. Okay? I know it's on GLP. A lot of people suffer from anxiety. I was talking to one guy out earlier about it, a grown man, worried about anxiety. You want to take Xanax and all that kind of stuff. You know, if you get your mind busy doing stuff, gardening, doing something productive, people who are productive rarely have anxiety. And then everyone that says, oh, that's BS, I've had anxiety for years. Next thing you know, they always want Xanax or some kind of hardcore drug. And they get addicted to it. And then they start saying they have pain and all this crazy stuff. But the majority of us function without all these drugs and stuff. And people say, oh, well, your life's not like my life or whatever. I got 6 combat tours. I've broken 18 bones. I've also fractured my right hip 6 times. When the doctors see that, first thing they ask me, how long has I been a bull rider? Right? But I got diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease. I had a stroke in '99, and I got diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease. The rest of my team died from Lou Gehrig's. And I could have all the reasons in the world to be taking drugs, and I have real bad PTSD. I bombs exploding at night. Oh crap! I'm just losing it all. So I have to edit that part out too. It's funny. Okay, so I'm going to take this matter and run it all back through again. Okay. There's all that good stuff in there. Wow. Pay attention to what you're doing, folks. You don't look like me just now. Okay. We're going to just dump it right back in. Look gross? Just vegetables. Just vegetables I just ran through. So, like I said, stuff like this is gross to you. Maybe this kind of stuff's not for you. Maybe your 2012 is going to go a lot different than everyone else's. This is for people who want to see, do, and learn. Okay. Just keep it going through. Put in a little bit more. Just grab it and squeeze. Sling it off. Guys, for cleanup, I'm out on my patio every day. Right? I'm retired. 45. Got a good life. Cleaning up's no big deal to me. I just get out my trusty water hose and wash it all away. I disassembled this thing fairly easy. Shoot the big water jet down in there. Like I said, I use this thing enough that I don't have to really worry about getting every little chip out of there. It's all vegetable matter. It's not going to kill you. If it does, oh well, you're not going to be around to worry about it. Okay, just keep grinding through. I can't believe I wasted that tomato juice like that. That's funny. We were trying to make a video. pay attention to what I'm doing. I got the wheatgrass in there running through again. All this good vegetable matter. Yep, it's messy. Like I said, if you're worried about getting your hands dirty, this is not for you. If you're more worried about wearing fancy clothes and keeping your car shiny and all that kind of junk, you're going to have a hard time in 2012 when the shit when the shit's a fan. You're going to have a real hard time. You know, I got a lot of money. You know, I can do what I want. But you know what, folks? I buy my groceries at discount grocery stores, Walmart, Save-A-Lot, Aldi's. I get my produce at little ethnic produce shops that you see on the fringes of town. They got the best stuff around. Maybe nobody speaks English, you know. That's okay. At the produce store, that's the language spoken there is good vegetables. So it doesn't matter where you're from or what language you speak. Okay, this is getting good. This will just be my last one here. I can take it through probably 2 or 3 more times. But I need a little flip camera. Boy, it just eats my batteries. My rechargeable batteries only get like about 40 minutes of life each time they can recharge them. I got brand new ones. Now I thought maybe it might have been my rechargeable batteries, but it's also the batteries that I buy, just regular batteries. That little flip camera just eats them up. So let me get this run through. Hey Mel? Mel? I have to edit that out. Call my wife, see if she can bring us some glasses. Okay, that's pretty much all I need to do right there anyway. Hello, Mr. Flies, y'all want a drink of that? You can have the drink, but don't do nothing else there. Okay. Let that kind of cure out. I'll let this stuff out. Get some glasses. Okay. Oops, flies. Okay. Let's get all this kind of out of the way. Boy, I made a huge mess over here when I wasn't paying attention. But, so we're going to go ahead and let this juice out. It's really juicing here. You can see that. And, it's just, the juice just seems to keep going and going and going. Just keep coming on out. And, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the juice right there. And I'll give it a stir. There we go. Let me grab that real quick. Okay, what we're going to do is pour them right in. And okay, so we're going to taste these. Honey, you want to try one? Cheers. Oh, man, that's delicious. That is really good. Alright, let me get this uploaded to YouTube. And cut.